Oh, this is fine.
Show the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that's unique.
Yes. It was built in 1854.
1950. 1854.
It's the oldest depot in the state.
The Niota Depot.
Yes.
I'm getting a guided tour. This is my lucky day. And this is where people would wait for the trains, or?
In those rooms. This was the baggage room.
Oh, the baggage room. Okay. And these doors led out to the cars when they would stop.
And these holes in the wall are gun ports that were used during the Civil War.
I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer view of that.
We have an event we haven't cleaned up from, and we're also moving records.
These are gun ports they used during the Civil War. How about that?
If you look, it's WHT and Confederate States of America.
CSA, how about that?
And now here's one that's United States.
USA. So it kind of swapped hands, I
swapped
guess.
on and off. It was dry encampment, so whoever was in here didn't want the other guys in.
What about that? This is just really something.
It's all, I think that's the oldest graffiti, and then there's some others up there on the wall at 1897.
Wow, Civil War graffiti. Now that is really neat. And this is the baggage room, and when we walk out, I'll show you the waiting room that we walked through, okay? Okay, can we go? Is there anything else to say, or can we walk back out?
Walk back out,
Okay.
and we've revamped
Was
it.
this a map or something?
That is a mural that, we had a competition for a mural for the 19th Amendment, and the mural is over in the library, the old library building.
Okay.
It's all in full color over the other building.
And this old graffiti?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the Niota Depot, Niota, Tennessee, about, what, 10 miles north of Athens, 5?
Yeah. And up here in that corner is another real old one.
Is this an old sign?
Yes. We can move the ladder out of your way.
Railway Express Agency. And it was the Southern Railroad that came through here. And that's an old scale, it looks like.
Yes, that was when it was used here.
My goodness. This is old stuff. I'm afraid to get close to it, let alone touch it. And look at this old safe. Is that a safe?
Yes.
My goodness. This old safe. Oh, you don't have to go to that trouble.
It's kind of different than safes today.
Yes, it is. But it's the same principle. I bet it weighs a ton.
It does. It got moved once.
Wow.
We've had it.
And there's something. RLJO, September 14th, 1887. They wanted them to know exactly when they were here. And there's July the 24th, 1906. So this is old stuff. This will have to be a separate video. This is worth the price of admission, which is nothing, right?
Here, yeah, I'll let you rent it. And here's some other pictures of how it was.
Okay, pictures of how it was. Look at that old steam engine coming in there. People, of course, I imagine there used to be quite a few more mills around here.
Yes.
Every one of these little old towns had at least 1 or 2 mills.
Yes. We also had a leather tannery.
A leather tannery. My
And we
goodness.
were known as Mouse Creek.
Mouse Creek.
And there's a Mousy Creek, which is now Jefferson City, and an ice cream shipment got mixed up and went to the wrong one, and so they decided to change the name of this.
When did they change to Niota?
I know we became incorporated in 1911.
1911.
It had to be before that.
Okay. Well, I can look that up. I'm sure it's in there. This is amazing. I'm awful proud I ran into you. This is.
Well, I'm the mayor here, and I was
Oh, you
just outside-
are?
Yeah, I was just outside.
Oh, I'm gonna pause this just a minute. It's back on so I can hear you. This is the mayor of Niota. I'm talking to the mayor. And my name's Greg Whitehead, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I live
Greg.
over by Uchi Boat Dock over on
Okay, I've been over there a lot.
River Road. And she's gonna tell us about the 19th Amendment.
Tennessee was the last state to ratify the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. And it had been a tie vote in our House a couple of times, and then when it came up the third time around, Harry Byrne, who was a representative from Niota, cast the deciding vote, which passed it. And when he cast that vote, it was enough for it go to Washington to be ratified.
Well,
And this was,
if it hadn't been for Niota, it'd been a while longer
Right.
before it passed.
yes. And it's 100 years ago. It was 1920 is when it passed.
Okay, so 101 years ago.
And that's why we have the stamps up. We did a
Oh.
stamps thing.
Well, this is, I had no idea about that. I'm getting educated today.
6 telegrams that went to Harry Byrne. His life was threatened also
Oh, really?
for agreeing to this.
These telegrams.
We had a whole lot more up when we had our event, but
Yeah,
we've
I'm
had a
sure.
train show since then. You have to change to go along with what you're doing.
Well, I'll have to like you on Facebook so I know when there's events coming on over here.
Just go to the Niota Facebook.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Because we have an event coming up August 28th. We have a Roaring 20s dance, which will be our last part of this 19th Amendment that Hogan kind of wiped out.
Yeah, the virus has messed
And then
everything up.
September 11th, we have our Fried Green Tomato Festival. And
Okay.
November 6th, we have a car, truck, and motorcycle show.
Okay. But it's okay for me to sit out here and wait for trains. That's wonderful.
The bench is pretty rough.
Well, I brought one of them chairs I can sit in
Oh,
with
you can
a.
sit out here anyplace then.
Okay, now you're gonna please explain to me the rooms we came through,
Okay.
the waiting room and stuff. Oh, there's another safe.
That's the one we're using.
Oh, okay, we won't look at that one.
Oh, that's nice. That was the ticket window.
This was the ticket window. So I guess this is where the ticket agent would stand.
Never mind. Got longer than I would have given it. I got one from New York this
Of course,
morning.
the water department works in here now, she said.
And finance.
And
So you pay your
finance.
taxes.
Oh, well. Okay, and was this room something?
These were waiting rooms.
Waiting room. I'm not gonna film the people,
There had to
but,
be two, a black one and a white one.
oh, yeah, that's probably true. Okay.